Thanks so much for tuning in today. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't yet, and also make sure to give me a follow on Instagram and on Twitter at RealSethFowler so you can get early sneak peeks of upcoming videos. But man, I've got to say, this video in particular I've been really looking forward to because this is honestly one of my most, if not my most anticipated Jordan 1 release of the entire year. I know I'm gonna have people in the comments going, oh, what about the Dior's or the J Balvin's or some other stupid collab release? No, for me this is it. This is my favorite Jordan 1 of the year, and also one of my favorite releases of the year. The Jordan 1 Dark Mocha might not be a collaboration sneaker, it might not be incredible quality, and it might not be a super limited shoe, but it really is one of the strongest releases the Jordan brand has put out because of how good it looks. If you're trying to grab a pair of the Air Jordan 1 Dark Mochas for yourself, they release on October 31st, Halloween, for a retail price of $170. I grabbed my pair from Fine Line 1721, who I'm sure a lot of you guys know about, but unfortunately when I bought this pair, there was only size 10s available, so I had to go with a size 10, which isn't my size, but I'll make it work. If you'd like to grab a pair of these early or just check the resale price, I've left affiliate links to do so in the top of the description below. I've heard a lot of people call this shoe a great alternative to the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s, and while I understand where they're coming from because of the material and color used on the heel, I think it's a great sneaker in its own way. I think it stands on its own. But before we get any farther into the review, let me show you guys a quick look at the box. So this Jordan 1 box is your regular Jordan 1 shoe box. It comes in black with red Nike branding all over it. On the front of the box, you've got the size tag, and as you can tell, unfortunately, I was only able to get a size 10. The official name of the shoe is Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, and the colorway is Sail Black Dark Mocha Black. But jumping right into the Air Jordan 1 itself, around the toe, you've got this black leather mudguard. So the color blocking on this shoe is actually very similar to the black toe 1s. In fact, more similar to the black toe 1 color blocking than any other Air Jordan 1 color block. In the center of the toe, instead of white, you've actually got sail colored leather. Now, to be honest with you, the feel of the leather and the overall leather quality is by far the most disappointing part of the shoe. It's not significantly worse than any other pair of Jordan 1s or even any other pair of Jordans for that matter, but it is surprisingly stiff. I don't know what I was expecting, but I was kind of hoping that the leather would be a little bit softer and closer to something like the Shattered Backboard 1s or the Shadow 1s. Continuing up on the shoe, you've got some black leather around the lace eyelets, and then weaving through these lace eyelets, you've got black flat laces. So these black laces are the laces that come pre-started in the shoe. However, if you decide that you want to switch them out, the shoe does also come with a set of white laces. Underneath the laces, you've got your standard Air Jordan 1 nylon tongue, except instead of being sail to match the leather accents, it actually comes in bright white. It kind of sucks that they didn't match the color of the nylon to the color of the leather, but it's not a huge deal and you probably won't notice it anyway, especially not on feet. At the top of the tongue, you've got a black Nike Air tag, and then moving inside the sneaker, you've actually got a black mesh sock liner. Now, for some reason, Jordan brand decided to go back to their standard mesh material on the sock liner of the shoe, which is kind of odd because for the last couple releases, they've used a much smoother fabric. I'm not mad at it though. This has been the material that they've been using for years, so I don't know why they had switched it up in the first place. The insole of the shoe comes in black with the Nike Air branding printed on the heel in white. As for sizing and fit, the construction of this shoe is the same as every other pair of Jordan 1s, so I would assume that it fits like every other pair of Jordan 1s. However, even though I've tried this shoe on, like I said, it is a size big, so I wasn't able to give you guys my exact sizing recommendation. I will say though that it's probably a safe bet to go true to size or whatever size you're comfortable with in a pair of Air Jordan 1s. Continuing back in the shoe, you get to more of that sail colored leather. It's slightly tumbled and just as stiff as the toe, which is unfortunate. And then on top of that leather, you've got a very smooth black leather Nike swoosh. Then moving even farther back in the shoe towards the heel, you get to the most unique detail of the sneaker, and that's these two brown suede panels. Actually, they might be nubuck. I'm not 100% sure, but whatever they are, they're probably synthetic. These panels come in a really nice desaturated brown color, and they also have that grandma's couch effect, where when you rub your finger one way, it gets lighter, and when you rub it the other way, it gets darker. On the lateral side of the top panel, you've got your Air Jordan Wings logo in gloss black. And then moving around to the back of the shoe, you'll find another unique detail, and that's actually this sail colored leather around the top of the ankle. As you probably know, on most Jordan 1s, this leather panel usually comes in black, and so when they change it up to something else, it's always kind of nice. That's not true. It can sometimes suck, but when it's done right, it always is a nice accent to the shoe. And then moving down on the shoe, you've got a sail midsole and a black outsole. I'm actually really glad they went with the black outsole because I feel like it sandwiches this midsole really nicely and it ties in really well with the black leather used on the forefoot of the shoe. I guess they could have gone with the brown, but I feel like there's more black on the sneaker, so it just makes more sense to go with black. The Air Jordan 1 Dark Mocha is one of my favorite and one of the best Jordan 1s to release this year. It's a super clean and very wearable colorway, and unfortunately it's probably going to be a pair of sneakers I'm gonna have to double up on because I like it that much. If you're gonna try and grab a pair of these for yourself, I'm gonna warn you, it's probably going to be a very difficult shoe to get just because so many people want it. It most likely won't be that limited, but the demand is insane. But now I would love to know your thoughts on the Dark Mocha Air Jordan 1s and whether you're planning to grab yourself a pair when they drop on October 31st or whether you're gonna let this pair go. So let me know in the comment section down below. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.